Thanks, Tim, and welcome everyone. Today I'm going to introduce you to EZZ Life Sciences, talk about our great FY22 financial results, and tell you a bit about our strategy and our outlook for FY23. Next slide, please. Could I draw your attention to our disclaimer? Thank you. Well, who are we? We're a life science company that develops, manufactures and distributes healthcare and wellbeing products. We have a range of supplements, probiotics and functional foods that we develop scientifically with our global R&D partners. We manufacture them under GMP and we distribute them through Australia, New Zealand, China and Southeast Asia. Next slide, please. We have two product ranges. We have our EZZ range of wellbeing products. There's an extensive range of products, and what I've really just highlighted here are our three top products by revenue for FY22. Our NMN capsules, our lysine growth capsules, which is our leading product in the China market, and our daily energy and wellbeing capsules. In terms of our Aeron range, we are the exclusive wholesale distributor of Aeron branded products in Australia and New Zealand. And our top three products by revenue, you can note there on the screen. Next slide, please. Just a bit of, in terms of our investment highlights, I just wanted to talk about a couple of key areas. As I mentioned, we develop our products in conjunction with our R&D partners. They are all scientifically developed. All of our products are manufactured under GMP, Good Manufacturing Practice, and our products are all registered in Australia with the TGA, the Therapeutic Goods Administration. We have a very successful omni-channel strategy. We deliver our products through bricks and mortar distribution points, and we also have an extensive e-commerce range of e-commerce distribution channels in Australia, New Zealand and in China. I'll talk a bit more about those in later slides. One of our key strengths is our management team. We have a strong management team that understands our business and understands our markets, and it's been just a key for us in terms of our growth and our profitable results over the last 2 years. So we are a profitable operation, a bit strange for a life science company, but we have made profits continuously and certainly made profits over our 2 years as a listed company, and we have a very strong cash position. We also understand our markets, and we are looking at further growth opportunities in terms of new products and new markets. Again, I'll talk a bit about those in later slides. Next slide, please. Just a bit about our financial highlights. Some of these are for our 4-year period, FY19 to FY22, and some of them are key highlights from our FY22 results. But we've had consistent revenue growth from FY19 through to FY22 of a CAR of 10%. We've kept our gross margins high. They've averaged 50% plus through the 4-year periods and still are above 50% for FY22. Our EBITDA for FY22 was 1.8 million. Our NPAT was 1.3 million in FY22, and we had excellent cash flow from our operations of 1.9 million for the year, and we have a very strong cash position with $10.5 million in the bank as of June 30. We have no debt, and for the second consecutive year, we will pay a dividend to our shareholders. Next slide, please. For those of you that don't know much about us, this is just a a brief highlights of our history. We started in 2018 as a wholesale distributor of the Aeron branded skincare products. In 2019, we started to develop our own EZZ branded products, and we have produced and marketed them from that time. A highlight in 2020 was that we became the exclusive distributor of Aeron branded products in Australia and New Zealand. 2021, we listed on the ASX in an oversubscribed IPO of 12 million fully paid ordinary shares at 50 cents each, which raised us $6 million. And in 2022, as you've noted, we've delivered our second consecutive year of profit and dividends back to our shareholders. And we've continued to execute on our 5-year strategic plan. And I'll talk a bit about that in a future slide. Next slide, please. Our strategic focus has 4 key pillars. Obviously, product development and research and development into new product opportunities is a key focus. Up until now, we have used genomics, and we have released 2 products to 2 particular disease states using our genomic R&D capabilities. And what you'll see from us strategically in the future is the use of both enzyme and stem cell technologies to develop new products and services. Technology around our e-commerce and our distribution channels is very important to us. And we will continue to look at data-backed analytical capability to make targeted decisions around our distribution, our pricing, and our promotion structures. I mentioned that people were very important to us, and we will continue to invest in talented people to bring into the business as we grow it over the next few years. Obviously, consumers and our customers are our other key people, and we connect to them through our omni-channel strategies, and we are continuing to look at new targeted sectors and new regions to market to our consumers. Next slide, please. Why are we different? We study market data, identify trends, design in-demand products, and deliver them to the market through our extensive and effective distribution channels. And you will see that on the screen. We've outlined some of the key areas. You know, we go through some 600 chemists, 130 specialist retailers. We have grocery retailers. We go through supermarkets, both here and in Asia. And we obviously have extensive e-commerce business channels as well. So basically, we service existing demand instead of trying to create a product and create demand. And that's what makes us different in this marketplace. Next slide, please. This really just indicates where you can purchase our products. In our domestic Australian, New Zealand markets, you can see the range of distributors for our EZZ product range and also our Aeron product range. In terms of international, we have extensive e-commerce distribution through TikTok, which is Douyin in China, and Alibaba's Tmall Global, and there's another 3 e-commerce channels that we use in China and Southeast Asia. So again, an extensive distribution channel. Next slide, please. Finally, I just want to talk a bit about our FY23 outlook. We will continue to invest in research and development to accelerate our innovation of our products into the market, our high margin and high demand products. We will look at least 10 new products in FY23. We will continue to expand our domestic distribution markets, and a lot of this will be around new digital strategies for our EZZ and Aeron products. As I mentioned previously, we'll continue to invest in digital strategies, trying to optimise and increase the traffic, better conversion rates and better brand awareness in our key markets. During FY23, we will bring in-house our GMP manufacturing, and we will enhance control over our end-to-end supply chains and improve both our operational efficiency and reduce our costs. And I think that is our final slide, Tim.
Thank you, Glenn. Thank you. We've got time for some questions here. I suppose one of the questions is, you've got a market cap of $13 million, you pay a dividend, and you've got $10 million in cash in the bank. Where's the disconnect with the market? What's the market missing, do you think?
Well, we're a hidden gem, aren't we, Tim?
Good answer, Glenn.
No, we are a hidden gem. We're talking to investors currently in terms of our FY22 results. We really are a little unknown in the marketplace, but we're working hard to change that. We have a fairly extensive communication plan for FY23, and we do want to get out and tell the market who we are and what we do, because we, the board and management, do believe that we are undervalued.
And what are some of the international markets you're kind of targeting potentially outside of China?
At the moment, we are focusing on expanding our Southeast Asian markets. We're in Singapore and Hong Kong. We're looking at Malaysia, Vietnam, and then further into North Asia. But ultimately, we believe, and we've looked at this in-house, we believe that our products will have a market both in North America and Europe over time.
And the products are, of course, manufactured in Australia, which would be a challenge given the supply chains disruptions and inflation. Are you seeing any pressure in your supply chains at all?
Not at the moment, no. And that's a great question, because even during the pandemic, we kept our supply chain lines open, and we really didn't have much disruption at all. And in terms of manufacturing here in Australia, registering the products with the TGA and manufacturing under GMP, we think that has been a huge bonus for us in the Asian market.
And is that why the products are manufactured in Australia rather than, setting up manufacturing and distribution in China?
Yes.
Okay. And what are some of the next milestones that you're kind of looking to, or targets you're looking to hit over the next 12 months or so?
Well, we need to continually grow our revenue. I mean, that's what's going to give us more visibility in the market and increase that market cap and our share value. So we'll continue to expand our current distribution chains. We will introduce new products. We are also actively looking at acquisitions of new products, and we've looked at a number during FY22. So I guess the story is more of the same, but increasing our product range and our market reach.
Glenn, that's all we have time for. Really appreciate you telling us the story. We'd love to follow up with some further content moving forward.
Thanks very much, Tim.
Thanks, Glenn. Have a nice weekend.